Had a little bit of time tonight. I figured we would go rip some junk wax. I didn't put anything out today. Didn't let everybody know we were doing this tonight, but a little time. Figured there's not much on tonight for Friday night sports and entertainment. So I figured we'd start ripping some stuff, see if we come up with. I've just brought nothing out but baseball tonight. Let's get started. Let's see what we can come up with. 1991 Topps be the first one we do tonight. See what we can find out of this one. There's the gum. And let's start thumbing on Friday night. Kevin Elster is going to come up first. Bill Swift, Clay Parker, Ron Gant, Kevin McReynolds, Jeff Hamilton, Joe Girardi, little Topps piece, Ricky Jordan, Steve Searcy, Tom Kelly, manager card. There's Mr. John Kruk, Tim Cruz, Alex Fernandez, and a massive unibrow as the #1 draft pick card there. Greg Vaughn and Dave Smith. We got a unibrow and we got a fantastic mullet in back-to-back. Almost there on that one. That's going to do it for 91 Topps. See what we got next. How about 1989 Score? The 1989 Score will be our second pack. Let's see what we can get going in this one. There's Jeff Reed. Ooh, the corners are terrible in this one. There's Jeff Reed, Gerald Perry, Ellis Burks, Henry Cotto, Tommy Herr, Mike Pagliaro. There's a Sportflix-esque trivia piece. Randy Reddy, Andres Thomas, Manny Trillo, Mike Boddicker. It's kind of a cool photo right there. Tom Bolton, Felix Jose, rookie card. That would have been a great one back in the day. Derek Lindquist and Tim Jones to finish out 89 Scores. So nothing great yet, but we are still very young in the evening. How about 1991 Donruss Series 1? So we can unearth out of this one. There's Tom Flash Gordon from the Royals. Show up first. Dave Martinez, Julio Valera, Tony Phillips. There's Oral Hershiser. Diamond Kings of Greg Olson. Not terrible. Lance Johnson, Glenn Braggs, Jack Howell, Sean Boski. There's a Ryan Sandberg highlights, and that may be about the best thing we've got so far. Kevin Romine, Greg Olson, and the puzzle piece, of course, was Willie Stargell for that year. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night tonight. Brought out, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 packs tonight. Figured we'd get a little bit in tonight. Well, I had a little time and get ready for everybody to get ready for football tomorrow. So what I say is 87 Sportflix on this. There's George Brett exclusive offer all pass. There's Brett Saberhagen from my Royals. Started off with, if you've never seen Sportflix cards, they make the noise that everybody likes to scratch, but they also give you 3 photos. And you only get 3 cards in these packs as well. That is Scott Fletcher. And the second card, Boston Red Sox, Minnesota Twins, little half card sticker looking things, and Alfredo Griffin. Going to be the third and last card out of Sportflix tonight. So everything back there is bare, as you can see. Haven't had anything too exciting yet. We do have Big Carlton and Little Wade hanging out with us tonight. They'll be here all night with y'all. I am trying a new setup, so I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to see the chat on this tonight. So if I can't, my apologies on that. If you're coming in and saying hi, I'm glad you're here. Hope you have a good week. Enjoying the beginning of your weekend. 89 Donruss. Let's see if we can find us a Griffey. Something to put up on our page, on our stand back there. Warren Spahn is a puzzle piece in 89. There's Kurt Stillwell. Looks like the Royals are leading out almost every pack tonight. Mike Davis, Jack Clark, Jody Reed, Lou Whitaker, Bill Wegman, Joe Orsulak. There's Pete Incavilla's Diamond Kings. Backwards. Then searched and checked. So they turned the checklist around backwards. That's kind of different. Larry McWilliams, Kevin Operfell, Zane Smith, Jack Armstrong, Mike Maddox, Eric Show. We are still pretty womp to start this thing off tonight. 1989 Bowman. Maybe we can find this at Griffey. In this one, there's the gum. Let's see, maybe we can finally, how you doing, Nathan? See if we can finally find a Griffey out of this box. I haven't found anything great out of this box, and we're getting kind of down to it. There's is that Jerry Brown? Yeah, Jerry Brown. There's Ryan Sandberg. Is it Jeff Russell? Or Jeff Kunkel? And there is a very fake looking old card. Andres Galarraga, Jody Reed, Checklist, Wally Backman. Who is that? Rick Honeycutt and Andres Thomas. Gonna finish off 89 Bowman for us tonight. There's the gum again. Let's see if we can find something worth sitting up here on our stand. Maybe this one turn it around for us. How about 1990 Leaf Series 2? So this is the series of packs that would have the Sammy Sosa and or the Frank Thomas rookie card in Series 2 of that year. Have not pulled one of those out of this box either, so maybe we'll get lucky and let's see one of those. Greg Harris, Paul Assenmacher, Brian Holton, there's Steve Avery. It's a young Steve Avery, Todd Stottlemyre, Gary Pettis, Mike Lacrosse, Keith Comstock, there's Ozzie Canseco, Gerald Clark, Eric Plunk, Tom Pagnazzi. Nothing still doing out of this box. Mike Fielder, Yogi Berra is the very shiny puzzle piece for 1990. How about we get into, this is going to change everything for us right here. How about we get into 1990 Donruss? We can find one of the 8,000 errors that is in 1990 Donruss. If you ever get on things like, is it Bleacher Report, or I can't remember who it is that does all the error cards. If you want to have some fun, look up all the errors of 1990 Donruss. There's 10 pages of them. Kevin Romine, Carmelo Martinez, most of them are because they didn't put like a dot by the ink, or this is a different color, or a line's off. The only real errors in this is the reverse negative, a couple of reverse negatives. Everybody knows about the Gonzalez one, but the there's a few of those. And then, of course, the Steve Avery wrong John Smoltz picture on the Diamond Kings card, and the Nolan Ryan that would have the different backs on it. Wallace Johnson, there's Billy Ripken with nothing on the back, kind of disappointing. Damon Berryhill, Tony Armas, Gus, who in the world is that? Gus Polidor, I don't remember who that was back in the day. There's Roy Jones, Dave Winfield, and Steve Olin rookie card there for you for 1990 Donruss. What is going to come up next in Junkie that's going to save us? Let's see. How about 88 Donruss? See if we can find anything good out of here. 88 Donruss, about as best you can do is the Mark Grace or Nolan Ryan out of this. Puzzle piece would have been Stan the Man Musial, Doyle Alexander, Brad Kominsk, Dave Stapleton, Pat Sheridan, Jeff Ballard. There's a Diamond Kings of Billy Hatcher, Mark Davidson, Rick Leach, Jerry Reed, Manny Trillo, Craig Letters. What's going on, Dewey? Bob Walk, Jeff Blauser, Frank Williams, Mark Grant. Just joining us. We haven't even had anything good enough to put up on the board yet, and we're about 6 or 7 packs in tonight. Oh, here's something cool that I thought I'd bring out. How about these? 1984 baseball buttons. These are pretty cool, man. There's 133 of these. They're little mini buttons that you could get. You don't see these very often. You think like back in this day, you'd have like the bigger like presidential buttons. These are little small guys like this. So there's Willie McGee. Get 3 buttons in each pack of these. Who we got next? Ben Ogilvie. And what's this one? Tony Pena. So I think they're pretty cool. You know what? I'm going to set them. We'll set the buttons up here. Buttons might be the neatest thing we saw for today. I'm trying to see if there's anybody on this. Yeah, they have a Nolan Ryan. They have a Cal Ripken. They had a Eddie Murray. Got a whole box of these that I found stumbling through some stuff. So we'll have some fun with those ongoing as the channel continues. And as tonight continues, 1988 Topps. You can find us a Glavine out of here. That's a nice stick of gum right there. No mold or mildew on that one. See what we can come up with here. Steve Shields, Dave, John Russell. There's Thad Bosley when he played for my Royals. There's Stevie Balbona, Rance Mulkins, Bo Diaz. I think he's the one that got the gum. I got a little bit of gum, not too bad. Spring Fever Baseball. Maybe we can still win that deal. Johnny Ray, Jim Traver, Lloyd Molesby, Danny Heat, Bob Patterson, Eric Show. We have still not had anything worth sitting up on the shelf tonight. And I even thought I'd bring out some extras to see if we got anything great. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I've got one of these. It's not really junk wax, but I've got this box, and I figure we'll get through it. This is much later. 2000 Skybox Dominion. I don't know why I like these cards. I think I got this because this box was just dirt cheap. But I think you can pull some autographs out of here and some other stuff. So hey, why not? Why not? It's Friday night. We can venture a little outside the junk wax area for a pack tonight and see what we come up with. About a Russ Ortiz, Eric Karros. I wouldn't even know if I hit anything out of this, if it was any good. Obviously, we would if it was a autograph, but like these, I think these are just part of the regular part of the set. Some highlights in these. What do I got going on here? That's Jose Jimenez. You have these prospect cards, and they've actually got like a gold writing on them, where the other ones do not. I don't know if that would be anything keeping around or not. There's John Olerud, David Cone. Just kind of like these cards. Here's some double prospects of Kyle Peterson and Kevin Barker, and then Gary Singleton. So not much doing on that. Do like those cards though. Maybe we can get lucky and find a says there's a look for very limited milestones, 1 out of every 1999 packs. So you might be there a while trying to find one of those. Maybe we can find this something a little more interesting out of this. This is the 91 Upper Deck Find the Nolans. You got to have the Find the Nolan to find the Jordan in these. And we've yet to see Mr. Jordan show up in this box. So maybe tonight's the night. Maybe it'll be the first good thing that we get to sit out tonight as I tear the heck out of the top of this pack. We're getting down to the bottom of that box, so they're getting a little, the aluminum foil is getting a little scrunched. There's one of the Nolan Ryan little cards out of the subset there. I think there's 18 of those cards. So, I mean, maybe that's good enough. We'll go ahead and, there we go. We got to put something up there. We'll put Nolan up there. Tom Pagnozzi. There's a Bernie Williams rookie. That's not bad. We can we'll sit him up there. So look, we're getting better as we go here. Greg Harris, Kevin Apier from the Royals doing his business. Here we go. Upper decking, upper decking, upper decking. Around and round and round we go. Everybody get nauseous. Scott Bradley, Dodgers, very shimmery sticker. There's Robin Ventura. That's kind of a cool photo, though. Doesn't even look like him in that photo. It's weird. It's him, but there's Julio Franco, Rick Sutcliffe, Jeff Treadway, Kelly Gruber, Robin Young, Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson always has good cards in Upper Deck. 89 has got the picture of the home run, and then he's just always got good action photos in all of his cards. And Johnny Ray, I'm going to finish that one off. So not a terrible pack. Let's see. What do we got next? Here we go. Can we get something good out of here? How about $86? Can't do one of these without $86. I only have I think still 90 packs left in the counter display that got a little damp, so I figured I would rip through that. That's going to take us a while, but I still love these cards. So I'm all right with that. Hank Aaron was a puzzle piece in 86. We just got the Canseco on the last one of these we did, or might have got that in one of the shorts that I did, but we have finally seen a Canseco out of this, so I do know that the card does exist. Scott Fletcher, Junior Ortiz, something about these basic blue border cards I still like. Dave Stewart, there's Tom Seaver, that's not terrible. Joe Niekro, for 86, this isn't a bad pack. Mike Davis, Ozzie Guillen, that'd have been an Ozzie Guillen rookie, I believe, wouldn't it? Yep, that would be an Ozzie Guillen rookie card in 86. Leo Durham, Jeff Dedman, Danny Heap, Bill Dolly to finish that one out. So it's about as good as we've done tonight is a Bernie Williams rookie. About as good as it's got tonight for us, but have no fear. 88 scores here. See what we can get out of this deal. Got anybody special hiding around on the front of the backs of these things? Still looking for a Bo Jackson pack with him on the front, because I do believe, I may be wrong, I do believe he's in the purple section. If he's not, I'm wrong, and it won't ever happen, because purple's always on the front of all these packs. But I like to collect old junk wax packs with the guys I like on the front of them. Kind of hard to find because they're not very, very valuable. Tom Herr, Mike Witt. Always thought this set might take off a little bit. Nothing junk wax ever going to soar to the moon, but I thought maybe it would get a little attention the older it got. But I still kind of like these cards. Tom Browning. Oh my gosh, if you get, and that's the thing about these cards, once you get close to this little Sports Flicks-esque trivia thing in the middle, they will do a little bricking on you, but nothing too bad. Wally Backman, George Hendrick, Chris Brown, Andy McGaffigan. There's a Dale Murphy, it's not terrible, followed by Dwayne Murphy, Oral Hershiser, Dennis Rasmussen, Gene Garber, and Jeffrey Leonard to finish that one out. Let's see, maybe we can change it. Oh, here, speaking of oddities that I brought out tonight, here, how about one of these? How about 1990 Topps double headers? So what this is you get, I don't know if there's a checklist A. Oh, I guess there is. See other wraps for checklist A and C. So what you get is a little something we can add to Carlton Wade here as a decoratory piece. It's just a thing you'd sit on your desk. I don't know how else to describe it, really. They were kind of cool back. Oh, look, it's our favorite candy sniffer, Darryl Strawberry. If you don't think I'm going to use this in future videos, there is Mr. Betty White himself, Darryl Strawberry. There's his 83 Topps rookie on the back and the 90 Topps. Oh my goodness, that is as good as I could do. We'll put him over there in the powder corner. I'm actually pretty excited, more excited about that than I probably should be, to get the Darryl Strawberry double here. Let's turn him around. Let's put him on this rookie year. Rookie, before he got in all that trouble. How about 92 Donruss triple play? Like these cards. My favorite old sets. Some of the photos don't make a lot of sense to me, but you can rub off the 4 base areas to play if you want on this. If If 2 areas match, you win 3 package, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Maybe one day I'll get to scratching all this old stuff. This is why I like these. They've got some really odd cards in here, like the Hall of Fame. It's a really cool card. Will Clark playing in it. You know, I like that. I like that one if I'm going to put it up there. Will Clark in a throwback jersey. Mike Mussina, Eric Anthony, Reggie Jefferson, Howell Morris, Mark Langston. I just like the difference of the photos, and there's Mark Davis, and you get these little Hot Shots cards on the back of these things too. This is Cal Ripken when Cal Ripken Jr. was a kid. Kind of neat, something different. Cecil Fielder, David Cone going horizontal, and some more action shots. Awesome action. Kind of looks like he might have missed because there's the ball. So I don't know if that would be awesome action or missed action on that one, but nevertheless, we'll move on to the next one. How about 87 Donruss? Maybe find a bow in this, or Bonds, or a Larkin, something different. This one, let's see what we can come up with. The puzzle, if you haven't put it together a million times as a kid, was Roberto Clemente in 87, and off and thumbing we go. There's Jim Morrison, Brian Olkers, Bob Stanley, Kenny Maldonado, Jesse Orosco, Jeff Russell, Rick Mahler, Andres Galarraga. Looks like we've been hitting a lot of Andres Galarraga tonight. Chico Walker, Dave Stewart, looking as intimidating as ever. Pete O'Brien, Bobby Thigpen. There's the Goose, and Rob Nelson rookie card for you Rob Nelson fans out there that are looking for that one. We've got a copy for you here. Let's see, what else did I bring out that might yield something exciting? We'll stick with the 87 trend. How about 87 Topps? 87 Topps. Same deal here. Looking for the same 3. Let's see here. Tom O'Malley, Joe Niekro, Willie Upshaw, Rick Aguilera, Mike Essler. There's Jim Leland. I don't remember. I mean, I know I've seen this card before. It's been a while since I've seen that card. Jim the Gum is stuck to Vance Law. Vance Law took the beating on that deal there. Spring Fever Baseball, as always. The Cardinals trying to figure some things out there. Very geeked up Bob there in his photo. Ozzie Smith All-Star card. That's not bad. I like these. I still like the wood grain, man. I don't know what it is about this set. I know a lot of people hate it. There are much worse sets, in my opinion, than these. And man, I wish I had me one of those pirate hats that Barry Jones is. Is he keeping score there at the game? Maybe he's keeping score there. Larry Anderson, Julio Cruz to finish that out. So we're not doing too great tonight, but that's all right. It's something to do on a Friday night, and I said I had a little time and thought if there were some of y'all that wanted to join in, we'd sit here and go through some packs. Hope you're having a good Friday. If you're in, we're down south, so we won't get any of our bad weather, snow and anything until next week, which will be which is a once in a couple year thing as far down south as I am. But I know the weather's bad for some of y'all that may be tuning in, so hopefully you're staying warm out there. Get you enough firewood cut to keep the necessities met. There's Jerry Brown, Al Leiter, Kirby Puckett. I always like that Kirby Puckett card. You know, we'll put him up there. I mean, it's not, we're not getting a lot of greatness out of tonight, so he can go up there. There's Gary Pettis, Otis Nixon, Mike Kukrow, staying warm, do it. Yeah, it was actually up to like 60 something degrees here down here in the southern parts of the United States today, but we are not going to have that for much longer. It's going to be a little brisk next week. And of course, my daughter's softball. If you don't know, watched any 40s isn't too bad. Yeah, I can still handle 40s. I don't handle the teens and the single digits much anymore, like I used to. A little cold for me. About 90 upper deck. I think I've got everything upper deck. I even got an 89 pack out here too tonight that we can rummage through. But yeah, next week's gonna be cold, so maybe we'll put together something to do. I still have the rack packs for y'all. I got a bunch of rack packs, probably about 30 of them that we can rummage through one night. Some of them back in the early 80s, and so we can have that fun probably next week while it's cold. And I also got a bunch of cello packs lined up too, just for something different. Walt Terrell. There's no rhyme or reason on this channel to what we're going to rip, but you know it's always going to be pretty junky around here. There's Junior Felix. Shimmer of the Pirates. Stan Javier. That unibrow has taken a slight turn south on him there. They might want to get that thing under control. There's Joe McGreen, Dave Anderson, Jody Reed, Tom Candonati with his towel. Who are we going to finish up with? Oh, Mookie Wilson. I haven't seen a lot of Mookie Wilson cards lately as I've been thumbing through stuff. What else we got? I got a couple decent packs out here. This one's not anything great, but we can maybe find something good out of it. How about 90 score? Looking for the bow breaker. Also, I've got a weird. I don't know if y'all watched enough of the videos on the channel. I opened an 89 Fleer rack box, just eyeing packs to see if anybody was on packs. And I think I found out that is one of the rare 89 rack boxes that the Ripken was pulled out of. So we're going to put it to the test in one of these upcoming nights. We're going to open a whole box of them and see if we can't figure that one out. There's Dennis Martinez, Mike Flanagan, Joe Carter, Kenny Rogers. Now, if you get the bow breaker or the Frank Thomas rookie, it'd be here right after the little Sports Flicks looking trivia piece. So we are not going to get either of those today. We are going to get one of the most famous World Series cards of all time from '89. If you went around there and witnessed all that went on with that World Series, that was a mess. Glenn Wilson, watched a documentary on that not that long ago too that was very interesting on the '89 World Series. Mike Davis, Jason Grimsley, Scott Cooper, Keith Miller finishing that one off. I'm telling you guys, I think the buttons might be the best thing that oh no, you can't beat this. This has to be front and center. You can't beat Daryl. Can't beat Daryl. Topps Big baseball cards. Kind of trouble we can get into with this. Finally got me a really nice bow out of one of these packs. And I have yet to send off any Topps Big. I guess I just do this and flip these around. Any Topps Big. Hey, look, speak of Bo. See, you speak of him and he will show. That is, it's a very well-centered one, but it's got a hammered corner on it. But there's the guy. There's Mr. Bo. Sit Bo over there by himself. Brian Downing, as I just said, I have not sent one of these off, these larger cards to PSA, but I think I'm going to send the other Bo that I have off and see what we get on that one. Dave Winfield, Mike Witt. I do have some orders at PSA that are all junk wax stuff, but it was during the special of the holidays as we see Robbie Thompson and probably more showing less talking, I know. But I have 2 or 3 orders in at PSA, so we'll get to rummage through some junk wax graded cards whenever I get those back. They said 50 days, and I think they're going to use every bit of that and then some, and that's okay. Not in any rush, but be something fun to get through on the channel. Here's 87 Fleer. I'll rip through one of these real quick. Haven't seen a Bo in a while, so there we go. We got us a Bo Jackson, and I'm pretty happy about that. If you're gonna look, Hal McRae from the Royals. Gonna show up early. Terry Pendleton, Bill Allen, Rick Shue, Dwight Lowry, Kevin's Always Gross, Jeff Dedman. What we got here? 3,000 game winners of Don Sutton and Phil Necro. And man, you think about it back when we were younger in the 80s, or when I was younger in the 80s, you just don't see pitchers going this long. I mean, they're both gray-haired, well into their prime of their lives, and they were still. I think maybe Nolan Ryan might have been the last one to go that long in his career. There's John Butcher, Kevin McReynolds, Carlton Fisk was my guy to randomly. I'm from the Kansas City area originally, and that, of course, the Royals is my team. But Carlton Fisk and Mike Schmidt were my guys whenever I was young until old Bo came around. Bobby Thigpen, Bob Brenly. Finishing that one off. Still nothing much too exciting. I got some rack packs to go through here in a minute. I got one more cello pack. We can find something waiting in here. Juan Castillo on the front, Dave Goody on the back. Cello packs. Last one of these I opened was actually pretty good. Juan Castillo. Another set. I wish Griffey's rookie card would have been in this set. That would have just, to me, would have made a really, really cool card. Hey, look, there's Nolan Ryan. That's about as good as you can get out of 88 Fleer. So we'll put Nolan up there. Phil Bradley. Another tough set to grade if you're into things like that is this 88 Fleer set. Mike Stanley. There's Will Clark. Bad. Hey, look, Mark McGwire, man, we'll put him over here and let Wade keep an eye on him. Greg Booker, Jody Reed, Roger McDowell, Mike Pagliaro, Blue Jays sticker and a duo sticker. Andres Thomas. Love these cards, dude. Like, these are another one of those sets that, of course, you can still buy any of this stuff super cheap, but these are always a fun rip. Harold Baines. Walter. This is a great pack, though. Great pack. Yeah, look at a little sticking going on a couple of these. Pete O'Brien. Candy Maldonado. Eric Plonk. Jimmy Jones. Every time I see that, I think of Jimmy Jones. Dennis Oilcan Boyd. And Dwight Gooden. That's going to find him. Not a bad pack. That's probably the best pack we've had tonight. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. That's probably the best pack we've had all night long. Let's see if we can change that. Let's see. I got two decent packs out here. Let's see what we can do there. These are one of those 82 Donruss packs that are out of that. That we're still bumbling through out of that super value pack that it hasn't been too super value-y in that deal. But I had a bag, one of these value packs, and the bag was ripped, so I opened it on the channel, and we're slowly going through some of these. This is 81 Baseball's Greatest Moments would have been, and the puzzles are super thick in 82. Good color on these cards, and it's usually a good sign. Let's see, don't give me any cards. I think 15. John Denny. Hey, Ozzie Smith, Diamond Kings, 82. That's not bad at all. We'll stick Ozzie right there. That'd be the best thing we got all night. Bob Lemon, Silvio Martinez, Jim Wright, Jim Catt. Can we get a Ripken out of here? Dave Tobick, Renee Martin, John Martin. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. And there's the better of the two Bretts as far as personality goes, if you ask me. Ken Brett, George's brother. All right, maybe we can change everything right here. 89 Upper Deck. Come on, let's summon a Griffey. And this is a high series pack. The chances aren't fantastic that you pull a Griffey. I mean, they're better than average. You pull one out of each box. I haven't seen it out of the box yet. We're getting down to it. But on high series, it's even less likely than the low series because it's added in another, I think, 70-something cards in the high series. There's Felix Jose, and usually that's a bad sign if you get one rookie. You're usually not going to get another one out of it. Mel Hall. And no, I haven't sequenced the box to try to figure out if there would be a Griffey in there or not. I know you can do that. You can go up or down. How I think that is done is you take the first card, like this one was 373, and you go up or down. So every pack up or down from that would have 372 and 371. Whatever. I'm not spending that much time on it. We're gonna open the whole box, so we'll figure it out. But there is a way to know where the Griffey is, or get a pretty good idea in the box if you're into that such a thing. Don't know how many of these boxes are still sitting around on shelves you could go do that with, but hey, maybe you got a card shop that has a box of these sitting there. There's John Costello. Eric is the show. Shimmer and glimmer of the Dodgers and Tigers. Jay Tibbs. Mike Smithson. What we got? Come on, Griffey. Show up, Griffey. Jim Clancy. Junior Ortiz. Hey, there's a Jose Canseco American League MVP card. It's pretty cool. To signify the 40-40 of that prior season. Rick Leach and Angel Salazar. So not much doing out of that pack. And those packs nowadays are $8-10 a piece. I got some rack packs to finish out with. A couple okay ones in here tonight. This one's gonna be the lowest end of the lowest end. Got a 90 Fleer rack pack. What we got on the front of this one? Dave Clark and Danny Heap, and can't see anything out of the back because of the stickers. And why not? Why not? 1990 Fleer rack pack tonight, which would have been a little more exciting for some better quote-unquote hits, but that's the way it goes in the junk wax stuff. But I'd still say this every time I do a video. I'd still rather be ripping this than spending. I like football cards really. Like more modernish stuff. I'd rather have football cards than baseball cards in there. I think Prism just came out not too long ago, and there's no way in the world I'd be spending $800-900 on a box of brand new football cards. It's just crazy. Now there's Paul Molitor, Kurt McCaskill, Tim Lauder. I was actually at not to overtalk too much, but I was actually at our local Walmart the other night, and there were people standing there waiting for a case of those blaster boxes to get open, just like a vulture. It just so happened I was getting ink. I wasn't even there to look for cards because I don't buy any of that new stuff. But there was like four men standing there waiting for that blaster box to get open. That's crazy. Rick Leach, Tim Burke. Hey, there's Mr. Saberhagen. We're gonna get something here. What are we getting? Carmelo Martinez. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I like these cards. These league standouts, and they're only in the rack packs. I've learned on these. I really like these. Kind of just. In 1990, the photography wasn't that standout, but they're pretty cool. I like that. So we'll sit that up there. Oh, you know what? We got to sit him over here by himself. Put Wade with Wade. What we got here? Quad sticker. Matt Winters. Oh, dude. I got some 91 Fleer. I've got so much 91 Fleer, Dewey, that that's why I try not to put too much of it out on the videos, because I've got a ton of 91. Because way before everyone else got hot and heavy on the Provision run, I had decided I was going to go try to get that set and get it in like a 9 or better or whatever. This came from Romine. And I bought a ton of that stuff. And then maybe a month or two later, those postings showed up on eBay, and everybody went crazy over those. Dave West, Scott Sanderson, Matt Noakes. I think we probably got about 2.5 cases in there, one or two cases of rack packs. Bip Roberts, quad sticker. So we'll see it all. I'm gonna rip every bit of it. Dave Clark, Ron Darling, Mickey Templeton, Mark Hudson, Gary Thurman, Mackie Sasser, Pete O'Brien, Barry Larkin. I like these cards. Very basic old players of the decade. Don Mattingly. Sure was. Candy Maldonado. Mark Grace. Not a bad pack. Glenn Braggs. There's not much you can hunt out of here. I think those inserts are actually pretty cool. Not much. The Griffey's, probably the best card out of the set. But those rack packs can be had pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. All right, we'll see if maybe we can solve the mystery. Again, this is one of those rack packs. This 89 Fleer out of that case that I think is a no Billy Ripken card case. And I've seen the sequence, and I looked it up, and I think I've figured out the sequence. It's different than the rack packs. It doesn't follow the 40-40 card, and it is not in front of the Bo Jackson. But this case code is right after the 90172. That is what you're looking for. So I didn't know what the case code was. I finally figured it out, and I found it was on there, but it was so faded you could barely see it. So I had box, so I figured it out. And it's right after the break of when the F-face card. So I thought, oh, great, man, maybe we can get us a scribble, like a black scribble or a, a white, the whiteout or anything. No, I haven't seen anything in this yet. Danny Tartable, John Tudor, Neil Allen, Dave Means, Mike Witt, Rance Mulkins, Felix Jose. There's John Smoltz. Depending on how you want to look at it, still considered for some a rookie. Frank Viola. Oh, Bruce. You're killing me, Bruce. It's just going to be you upside down and Felix here, and then we're going to have to go back the other way. For the record, this would be the insert for 89 Fleer. I don't like these near as much as I like that league standout card over there. There's the Alomars, like father, like son. Tim Jones, Don Gordon, Lenny Dykstra, Mike McFarland from the Royals. There's a Mookie. See, we talk about Mookie, and Mookie's showing up a little more tonight. Frank Williams, Don Paul, Old Can Boyd, Ryan Sandberg, BJ Seroff, Mike Cook. Like I said, I don't think we're going to try a whole box of them. Like I said, maybe we'll do that one when everybody's snowed in next week, as long as I have electricity and internet. Probably what my plan is we're going to rip a whole box of these and see if that's true, if what I think is true, that Ripken isn't even in the box to begin with. There's Bobby Bowe, Checklist, Tom Prince, Steve Balboni, Terry Pendleton. I always like this Roger Clemens card. He needs to go over there and troublesome corner, so Wade can figure him out. Oh, Wade flipped over. It's too much pressure for Wade over there. All right, so what do I got left? Got two rack packs left. Here we go. Let's hear 91 Fleer, buddy. Here we go. We're gonna get us a new Provision tonight. Anybody standing out on the top of this one? Nope. Let's see. Is it another Will Clark Provision to add to the collection? Quite possibly. I can never have too many Will Clark Provisions. Obviously, I got 20. I got 24 of those stinking things in one box. 23. Take it back. There was one Mike Green one. All right. Let's get to going here. Here we go. Yep, sunglasses on. No, you don't have to adjust your screen. This is how hideous these cards were in 1991. Devin White. Mike McFarland, looking very small. Like this, the way the contrast is on that picture is makes him look a little weird. Edward Nunez, Barry Jones, Mickey Morinani, Ken Caminetti, Ed Winston, Greg Gagne. There's Al Morris. Sticker. Gonna be the Astros. There's old Herm. Clay Parker. Mike Fitzgerald. They'd have some decent photos in this set, though. Tina Martinez. I love the Barry Bonds King Griffey Jr. card. But as you can see, like, here's the difference of, like, the quality of the yellow, and it's all over the place. Now, oh, wow. Dave, that's quite a photo you got going there. Carmen Castillo. There's Barry Bonds. Not terrible. Chris Gwynn. Jeffrey Leonard. Domingo Ramos. Kevin Bass. Sticker time again. It's a quad sticker. Tom Bolton. Billy Ripken. Let's see. We're closing in on our Provision. Oh, there's George Brett. I'll pass. Alan Trammell. Scott Radinsky. Darren Dalton. Who we gonna get? Come on, I'm feeling a bow. Craig Biggio. Sean Abner. Chuck Gary. Just don't be Will Clark. Just don't be Will Clark. Just don't be Will Clark. Hey, Kirby Puckett. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a really nice one, too. Very well, nice centered. And oh, I like that. There's a Kirby. And quad sticker to finish it off. I got one more rack pack for you before I let y'all go tonight. And I'm going to put Kirby safely over here to the side so I don't get into him while I'm trying to open. What is this, 86? Yeah. 86 Fleer. How about that one? Let me find a Canseco rookie to finish it off with tonight. Let's see. See if I can slide these out. Nope. Thought I'd attempt that in a different way, but now we're just gonna we'll just go for it. Something was only $2.95 with proof of purchase on the back of that. Well, there's that hat. I got that hat. I've got to show you all that hat in the next video. Found that hat on eBay, and it is amazing. 1986 Fleer. Let's see. Let me get out of this one. I always say it, if you're going to buy these old wax packs from Fleer from 86 and 87, I'd always buy them in rack packs because just less shenanigans they can go on with and get you a little bit of level of security. I do like these because they have the famous feats on the back of them. Those are kind of cool. Carlos Diaz. All right. Bob Long, Tom Gordon, Willie Wilson. When I was a kid, I thought this set was like so unattainable. They were so expensive back then. Jack Clark, Sid Bream, Larry Anderson, Darrell Evans, Juan Samuel, Rick Maller. There's Rod Carew 3,000 hits card. That's pretty cool. Well-centered card there. Dwight Evans, Mel Hall, Dave Dravecki to finish that one off. Mel Hall felt like he was stuck. So not much. I like that Carew card. All right, let's see what else we can get. There's a Cardinals sticker. And again, you've got these famous feats on the back of those. I think those are funny. Pete Filson. It feels like there's something. I feel like Daryl needs to come over here and sniff these or something. There's Jim Wynn, Bob Boone. This is also the issue with, it is with everything in junk wax, but you can see how off-centered these cards were. Ray Fontenot, Dave Henderson. And you see the difference of the blue? Like hopefully you can see that on camera. This card is way lighter than this card. Kind of cool photo there. There's Brad Wellman, Craig Reynolds, Steve McCarty. Oh, we're flipping it around. Dave Anderson. Not even trying that name. Don't remember that name from back in 86. All right, we have got one left to go tonight. Let's see. Keep this one under an hour. And appreciate all y'all stopping by tonight. Say hi and watch us tear through some more junk. Oh, I love these. Oh, look, we're going to get that Rod Carew and then these future Hall of Fame. Like these cards. This is going to be another one of those sets that I try to put together, set within a set type of thing. Yeah, we're getting closer to the 1,000 subscribers, and I've got something big planned for that. So go tell all your mom and them, and get them all to subscribe, and we can have us a little 1,000 subscriber party for us. No rush, but I'd like to see us get it done so I can give some stuff away. Vance Law. There's a Paul O'Neill rookie. It's not the Canseco, but it's not terrible. Not a bad little card. Ed Romero. Ransom Mulkins. There's Fernando Venezuela. Carl Best. Terry Leach. Onyx Concepcion. Who's going to bring it home but Stuart Cleburne? I would have lost money if you'd asked me who the last card we're going to see tonight would be on old Stuart Cleburne. So nothing great tonight. The Puckett, in my opinion, is the hit of the night for us. I don't know, this Aussie Diamond King card up here is pretty nice as well. So that's all I got out here for tonight. Hope y'all, again, have a good weekend, having a good Friday night, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, go get you some junk wax and have a little fun. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.